What makes your firm stand out from the others?
So we are a full service law firm. We have four partners in our firm with a combined total of hundreds of years experience. We have experts in all areas of law, include everything from criminal law to litigation to business law to family law, and then myself, who my primary focus is estate planning and administration. So we really can cover all of your family's needs, and in particular, my area is estate planning and administration.
So, your philosophy is to guide folks through all stages of life. So, what does a typical client look like for you?
So a typical client for me could be anyone from someone who I've worked with on the family law side, through a transition in their life, a divorce or a custody matter, or just someone who knows that they need estate planning but doesn't know where to start. My goal is to help those clients throughout all of life transitions, and then through death with their family to make sure that everything is taken care of, that their assets are protected, that their family doesn't struggle, upon their death because it's something we all face, and just to make sure that they have all of the legal advice they need in one place.
I love that. So, you really pride yourself on giving folks that personal touch. So, when somebody comes in for your assistance and your help and guidance, what does that look like for them?
Right. So we do free consultations for estate planning. So a lot of people come to us because someone has said to them, you should have a will, or you need to make sure that your family's taken care of. And most people don't know what that means. There's a lot of estate planning documents. It's not as just as simple as having a will. I mean, a will doesn't do anything for you while you're here. So there are a lot of other estate planning documents that can help make sure that you're able to maintain your independence, maintain your assets, plan for the future, plan for your children. So there's a lot more to estate planning than just having a will. And I always caution people to not listen to advice, from those who don't really know what you need, but to have a conversation with someone who's an expert in the field so they can analyze your unique situation and make sure that you and your family are covered the way they should be.
Yeah, it is kind of funny when you think about it. So in my field, I always have dads, right? Like I love dads. Dads always know what's best for the house, and I'm always like, oh, well, let's talk to an inspector. But from your perspective, it's probably neighbors, right?
Neighbors, their friends, over drinks, someone at a soccer game, I've heard all stories, my friend told me over a beer that I need to do this, or, I heard from my best friend's, cousin that I need to trust. And, they may be on the right track, but everybody has a different situation and all state laws are different. So if you take advice from someone in a different state, it may be completely off base from what you need in Pennsylvania because each state does have unique laws when it comes to estate planning, when it comes to administration, when it comes to the costs of healthcare. So you really need to make sure you're talking to someone who's an expert and can analyze everything and make sure you're doing what's right for you.
Yeah, I truly believe everybody's scenario is going to be different, right? Like maybe there's a special needs child. Well, that's going to be a little different with how things are set up.
Right.
Yeah, so cool. So, what is one of the most common mistakes that people make when they think they can do this their own on, like one of the online? I don't know. Is there like a Zoom attorney or something that they can do online?
Right, yes, LegalZoom is the free website, and the problem with LegalZoom is that there's a ton of information there, but it's not all correct. It's not you don't have a face-to-face with an attorney. So I say the biggest mistake people make is assuming that they just need one document. I mean, when people think of estate planning, they think about wills. Wills don't do anything for you while you're here. They don't necessarily help you avoid costly administrative costs. So there's a lot more to it. You want to make sure that you're protected and planning both for during your lifetime as well as after your lifetime. So I think assuming that number one, you can just pull something off the internet and it's going to comply with state law or fit your needs. That's probably the biggest thing. And the second one is assuming that you just need one document because that worked for your neighbor.